Hey guys, Metal Driver here, back with another WWE Elite review. And today I'll be looking at the Elite Ruthless Aggression, Batista. On the side of the box you get an image of the animal, then on the back you get another image, a brief bio, career highlights, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Alright, so that was the box, so without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at Batista. And here we have the animal Batista out of the packaging. But before we take a look at the figure, let's look at the accessories that he comes with. He comes with a pair of gripping hands, which is pretty standard. But what's not so standard is this accessory that he comes with, which is a lamp. Now, if you watched my Shawn Michaels review, which if you haven't, go watch it, I mentioned that figure, the accessory he came with, was a throwback or an homage to the original Ruthless Aggression line from Jakks Pacific. Now, I don't know if this was confirmed by Mattel. I don't remember reading up on this or not, but it does seem like this is the case. The box design, the logos, used the similar logos that the Ruthless Aggression line did, and this Batista, I'm pretty certain this is based off the Series 2 Ruthless Aggression figure, which had the exact same attire design, and it had a lamp as well, although that lamp was a long style lamp. This one is short and fat. So I do think that's a pretty cool Easter egg, and this is breakable, it seems. Yep, so you can smash this over someone's head. And speaking of heads, let's take a look at the head scan, and this is not brand new. We did see this with the Ultimate Edition Batista, but that's okay. I think this is a good choice. It has good detail, has a great likeness to Batista. The paint looks good, little facial hair, the lips. The eyes are painted well, although mine looks like he's kind of looking off to the side, kind of giving me that Todd McFarlane vibe with his DC McFarlane toys that are always looking off to the side. So I think that's just mine. I don't believe that's intentional, but it's not a big deal. It's not horribly painted. The sculpting on the hair looks good, nicely done, some pretty good paint there. Looking at the body, it's nice and beefy, just how it should look. Got a shoulder tattoo right here, painted very well, looks good. Crisp, clean line work. Tattoo on the left arm looks good. And then we also get these beautiful double jointed elbows. Can't really see them because they are covered by the elbow pad, but they are there and they are pinless. And then you get this big, massive back tattoo, which looks really nice. Good, clean line work. I don't see any major sloppiness or mispaint. And then he's got his belly button tattoo, which is painted very well. And then looking at the trunks on Batista, again, this is the same as that Series 2 Batista from the Jakks Ruthless Aggression line. It's got gold with that red flame. So I think this is a nice representation of Batista when he was in the faction Evolution. And it also reminds me of the game Here Comes the Pain, because in that game Batista had this exact same attire design. It is painted well, looks good. Same thing on the back, it looks like it's painted well. I don't see anything that's majorly mispainted. Line work looks nice and crisp. And then he has standard Batista legs, these big thick knee pads, which I'm not too crazy about because they are going to hinder the articulation there when we see the bend of the knee later on. And then he's got his Batista boots here. No extra paint, just a solid black color. Then going over the articulation, the head is on a ball joint. It looks not really that high up, slightly down. Can turn side to side and tilts pretty well. Shoulder goes that high up, it rotates all the way around. There is a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Now the range of motion is hindered by this elbow pad, but the articulation is there. Swivel and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, that far back, waist swivel. Legs go that far out, that high up. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees that are hindered by this knee pad, so that is unfortunate, but to be expected with this design. A cut at the top of the boot. Ankle goes that high up, that far down, and some slight ankle pivot. Alright, and here's the new Ruthless Aggression Elite Batista next to the Target exclusive Ultimate Edition Batista. And then in case you were wondering how the alternate heads look on the new Elite figure, here he is with the smiling head, and then here he is with the screaming head. Then here he is next to the recently released SummerSlam Randy Orton, Ric Flair, and finally Triple H. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the new Ruthless Aggression Elite Batista? I think this is a great figure. I think it's well executed. It's got a good head scan. I love the double jointed elbows. I love the attire choice, because again, it reminds me of Here Comes the Pain, so it's nice to have an Evolution-styled Batista, so that way I can pair him up with the rest of my Evolution members. Now, is this the best Batista of all time? Well, no, because that goes to the Ultimate Edition. That one is much better. But again, it's an Ultimate figure, so of course it'll be. But I am confident in saying that this is the best Elite Batista that we have so far. So if you're not an ultimate collector and you just want an elite one, this is the one to get. The only sucky thing is that it is a Walmart exclusive, so hopefully you are able to track them down and add it to your collection, because I do think it's worth it. And you know what else is worth it? Hitting that like button and subscribing. If you want a chance to get a shout out in the next video, leave a comment down below, just like Phil did on my Shawn Michaels video, letting me know that it is their birthday and they were waiting for that Shawn Michaels review. So lucky for them, I dropped that right on their birthday. So happy birthday to you, Phil. Check out my social media so you can be up to date with all my wrestling figure photography, and I'll see you next time.